Sorry for the late video today. Had to go to a JV football game. First one I've been to in years. And it's still about the same as it used to be, but it did cost $6 per person to get in. Even school age kids. Yeah, getting ridiculous on high school football games. This was a junior high football game. Let's talk about this hurricane. We're starting to hear that it's rapidly intensifying. It could be a Category 3 hurricane by landfall. You know, right there in the pocket around Tallahassee's where it's looking like it may go, where it may turn a little more right. There'll be an update around 11 o'clock tonight. I think Eastern Standard Time's when they'll update it again. One thing I want to make very clear about this hurricane, any hurricanes, when they start telling you these wind speeds, a lot of people are confused and think these wind speeds is the speed all the way around the storm. When they fly through it, they drop these sensors through it, and whichever one gives them the highest reading, then they go with that as the wind speed. So let's say the storm's actually only got 75 mile an hour winds, right? But they hit a section in that storm. It doesn't have to be a huge section. Let's just say that sensor picks up 125 mile per hour. Then they upgrade it to a faster hurricane, right? Now this storm, these are deadly storms, don't get me wrong. But the wind speed and things like that, you got to understand, are coming from a small section in the storm. It's not all the way across it. And another thing is, it is not ground level speed. It could be anywhere from 1,000 all the way up, right, that they're getting these speeds. Of course, with the new weatherman trying to scare everybody where if it's hot, you know, you're going to die if you go outside. And this winter, it's too cold to go outside. You'll fall over dead if the wind blows on you. Some of you know what I'm talking about, right? This hurricane, they can be deadly. They are dangerous. A lot of flooding, a lot of storm surge and things like that. The wind speeds, I don't pay very much attention to them. It just gives you, you know, Category 2 or Category 3, right? It's looking to be a Category 3 when it gets closer to landfall. But that does not mean that them speeds are that speed all the way around the storm. You got to understand that. Usually, from what I understand and what I've read up and from what meteorologists have said, the northeast quadrant is the dangerous quadrant in these storms when they come on, as far as surge and things like that. Now, if you're sitting there still waiting to prepare, it's too late to prepare for this. It is. It's on you. It's coming. If you're in that area and you didn't get out or you didn't evacuate and you're choosing to ride it out, hunker down and stay safe. I hope you're prepared for it. I hope you don't have to, you know, get in a situation where you need help to get out of the area you're in. Like I said, sorry about the video being late today. I had a football game to go to. It's ridiculous, the price of stuff like that now. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I hope you're prepared. If you're in the area of this storm, you also got to remember it's going to go through South Georgia, possibly South Carolina also. But it won't be a hurricane at them stages. It could still be a hurricane in South Georgia when it crosses the line. But, you know, we're going to have flooding issues down in those areas. You're going to get some wind damage, more than likely. Tornadoes are always a threat with hurricanes because of the way they spin and the way they, you know, excuse me. You know what I'm talking about. We're still a little stuffy here, so I'm sorry about coughing. But if you're in the area of the hurricane and you're not prepared, you don't have time to do it now. You should have already been prepared. You've had days knowing it's coming. And I know these things that they predict them to come, and sometimes they go way off course, right? But this is the importance of prepping. I hope you're safe. I hope you're in an area where you're going to continue to be safe during this storm. Hunker down if you're in the area and you can't get out. Hunker down, ride it out, and protect yourself. Not only during the storm, but you got to remember after the storm, looting, things like that happen. You have these shady contractors come in wanting to do deals with you, right, to fix your houses and stuff like that. You know, be smart about this stuff. There's shady people out there that's going to try to take your money after the storm comes through. If you're not affected by this storm, then, you know, this video probably doesn't mean that much to you. But there are people out there that when a storm comes through, they're down there the next day, you know, trying to, I'll fix your house for this, or this. Guys, stay safe, get prepped, and if you're in the line of this storm, stay safe. I hope you was able to get out of the way of the storm, but if you are still in the area or you just chose to ride it out, please stay safe, hunker down. It's coming one way or the other. I don't know what speed it's going to be, but please remember, these wind speeds, they're high up. They're not ground level. It doesn't mean you're going to get 4 hours of sustained 120 mile an hour winds. Stay safe and keep prepping.